What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the DMA channel. Thank you guys for joining once again. Today's GFUEL flavor that we're going to be reviewing here today, guys, is going to be the second tub that I picked up from the BOGO. And if you haven't seen the last video, the first option was Rocket Pop, or is it, never mind, not Rocket Pop, but Nuke Pop. And that was the first one. If you guys haven't checked that out, it would be somewhere around this corner. I don't know where. But yes, the second one is going to be a collaboration. And this is our first time that GFUEL has collabed with. And it's going to be the return of Hatsune Miku, which is the melody vocalist. So here's the tub. Hopefully you guys can see it. If not, we'll give you a closer look later. But yes, it is named Epic Encore, and the flavor for Hatsune Miku's second flavor is going to be a dragon fruit apple. So, yes, this isn't the first time that Miku has collabed with GFUEL. The first one was Miku's Sweet Melodies, which I do own, and again, I do have it on my channel around this corner too, whatever. But yes, the first flavor was a rock candy flavor, which was a watermelon strawberry flavor. Even though the first time I tried it, I thought it was a melon flavor, but no, it was actually a watermelon strawberry flavor. So, yes, this one contains dragon fruit and apple. I have tried the dragon fruit flavor before, which was Mortal Kombat's Dancing Dragon. I actually really enjoyed that one because it was a dragon fruit mango. And it was almost to the S tier category, but I put it like on the top of the A tier list. Maybe if I had it more, or even gets a 2.0 version, I think it's gonna be way an S tier option. But as of right now, it's around that area, the close to the S tier, but not really. But with apple, I think this is gonna be the first time ever I'm actually going to try an apple related flavor. So this is going to be an interesting one with the combination of dragon fruit. So let's get you a closer look of the Miku's Epic Encore tub. All right, guys, here's a closer look at the Epic Encore tub, which is basically Hatsune Miku's flavor, which is basically version 2 or the wave 2 of Hatsune Miku's wave. But yes, it is a dragon fruit apple, as you can see, and you have Hatsune Miku, of course, in the middle as herself, and kind of having like a stage behind her with dragon fruit and apple coming out of the background, and yes, having a blue border around it. But yes, and here is the original tub of the first wave, which was Miku's Sweet Melodies, which is rock candy flavor, which turns out to be watermelon strawberry. But yeah, differences between that one. I kind of prefer the older one because it does have more of like the stage aesthetic. It's more detailed to me, in my opinion, between the newer one. Of course, it has more of an artwork of Hatsune Miku instead of this one, which is more of like kind of like a chibi kind of art of Miku. But yes, this is basically wave 2 of Miku. Alright, while you guys were taking a closer look of the Epic Encore Hatsune Miku tub, I've saved some time by already opening around the edges of the tub so we don't have to waste time. So yes, Epic Encore has released very recently of October 2025, while I believe Hatsune Miku was in 2024 of, I think, April or May, around there. It's definitely around the springtime that I remember, but yeah. So it didn't take long before Hatsune Miku got a second wave. It is very crazy to think about that. But, alright, let's finally open it up. And yes, if you guys are wondering, yes, this does have the 2.0 formula. I forgot to mention that. Hey everyone, DMA here. Sorry for interrupting your daily video. I just want to let you know that I am very sorry to say that the Hatsune Miku Epic Encore flavor is more than likely not a 2.0 formula. I did my research and apparently Google AI thought it was 2.0, but I believe it's not, due to it being pre-ordered during around the July season or even way further in the earlier years, and it officially released in October. And while looking at the tub and looking at the Nuke Pop tub, it doesn't say new and improved formula, so this is more than likely going to be the original formula. And even looking at the shaker cup, yeah, it's more than likely the original formula. So I apologize if I keep repeating the 2.0 formula, because I am definitely don't know anything about that. So yeah, sorry guys. We'll now get you back to the regular scheduled video. I forgot to mention that this does have the 2.0 formula. And if you can give it in the context of things, very quickly to say what the 2.0 formula is different between the first version, it's definitely less chalkier. It has more healthy ingredients in a way. It has more healthy ingredients, and it kind of looks like more of like an actually like the coloring looks different too. So if you guys want all that information, make sure you guys again go check out the Nuke Pop review. I'll give you guys all the details right there of the 2.0 flavor. But the major one is more flavoring and of course less shockiness of the formula. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay, so this is different. This is definitely different. The powder looks way different here, the coloring of the powdering. So already, if you guys can see, hopefully you guys can, it is more of like a purplish powder this time, not your common white one. It's more of your purple coloring of the. I spilled some. That is disappointing. But yeah, usually with your GFUEL powders, it would be white, your classic white ones, unless it was snow cone. Back then, it's like blue, and yeah. But right now, yes, this is different, way different than I was expecting. But all right, let's get right into the sniff test of the Epic Encore Hatsune Miku flavor. So into the tub, here we go. Let's see, we're looking for a dragon fruit or apple smell. Here we go. Okay. God damn, I gotta stop doing that. Okay, I could definitely smell an apple. I feel like I smell more apple out of this one. It keeps getting into my goddamn, like, all the freaking powder. Alright, round two. Hold up, guys. Round two. Yeah, okay, yeah, just more of an apple smell with a little, maybe, like, hints of smell of dragon fruit, but mainly the apple I can really smell coming out of here. That's what I'm getting out of it. So, let's get right into digging the scooper out, because usually it's in the bottom, but I can see it. I'm very surprised that again that they really went kind of more like a purple route on this one. Oh yeah, and I think Hatsune Miku was like kind of more of a greenish bluish color too. I forgot about that. So they did have a different color for Hatsune Miku in the tub. Alright, pop that thing off. Alright. I hate doing that sometimes, but yeah. Alright, let's get our shaker cup ready to go. It's already filled with water, but let's just get it ready. Alright, and as always guys, and hold up, I just realized they just gave us the old scooper, because the other one was more of a smaller one. That's very interesting, I guess to say at least. Okay. Here we go. Alright, as always guys, make sure you have it up to right there at that line. Hopefully you guys can see it right there. Alright, let's finally pour it into our shaker cup. Alright. Man, very odd that I got the old style of the scooper instead of the newer one. Maybe some errors here and there, but alright. We're gonna shake this up for 60 seconds or so and we'll be right back. Alright guys, got this shaken up for 60 seconds or so, and already it's kind of looking like a purplish pinkish color inside the shaker cup, but as always I have my clear cup to show you what it really is. It's kind of more of like kind of like the actual pinkish purple, like yeah, almost pinkish purplish and kind of like dragon fruit, like the coloring on it. But yeah, that's the coloring for Epic Encore. And let's get right into the smell inside the shaker cup. See if there's any difference between the tub and this one. So here we go. Okay, you can definitely smell the dragon fruit more inside the shaker cup. And just, again, it's the opposite. I believe this is the opposite in the tub. So just switch it out again. So in the tub, it's more of an apple smell and then a little hint of dragon fruit. In this one, in the shaker cup, it has more of a dragon fruit smell with apple hints here and there. So far it ain't bad. It's pretty good smell. Sometimes smells in the tubs or anything like that could be good, and some of them could be like, it's not smelling good. So it's usually hit or miss, but this one's another hit. But as always, the main event, taste test of Hatsune Miku's Epic Encore Dragon Fruit Apple flavor. So here we go, guys. Cheers. Okay. I really think that the dragon fruit comes in more, a lot more. And then around that aftertaste or slash the ending, the apple really comes in. Yeah. So in the beginning part, you get that sweet, like the refreshing taste of dragon fruit, like I usually know, and if I can remember right, kind of tastes familiar to Dancing Dragon. It's just you came in with a strong like dragon fruit, and then over time with that one, it gets in with the mango combination. But with this one, I just feel like this is straight up just dragon fruit, and then you get towards the end with the apple flavoring. So it's not really a good like a combination where it's twisting together. It's more just beginning and then to the end. That's really it. Nothing like combination, which is kind of a little upsetting here and there. But I mean, it's still good. It's still good. It's just I just feel like I could have done a little bit more, maybe just a little bit more. But let me get like just one more taste just to double check. Yeah, just the dragon fruit's really just overpowering, which I'm not complaining. Again, dragon fruit's really good. I really do like dragon fruit. It's just, again, I just want more of the combinations coming towards, and at the very end, the apple flavoring. For the apple flavoring itself, it's not bad for it being the first time ever trying it with GFUEL. So this is gonna be a real interesting one to see in the ranking. Is it better than rock candy? Right now, I don't think it is. I think I'd rather prefer rock candy. So we'll probably look at the tier list next. Alright, after taking a look at the tier list, guys, I have placed Hatsune Miku's Epic Encore in the top 5 area of the C tier category. And as always, the top brain of the C tier category is the first version of Hatsune Miku's, which is rock candy sweet melodies flavor. So again, this flavor is good in a way with the dragon fruit. I really do love dragon fruit flavors with GFUEL. I think they do it out of the park, but I still prefer Dancing Dragon as a superior dragon fruit flavor with its combination of mango. I just think that one just is so much better like in tasting too. Because in this one, I just feel like this is just a regular dragon fruit flavor with little hints of apple. But yeah, again, I just kind of expected a little bit more with the combination. But here I am, just a little bit disappointed. But it's just one of those flavors that if you're gonna enjoy dragon fruit a lot more, then I think this is the one for you. If you just love dragon fruit with maybe just a little joker of a wild card in that very ending. But yeah, that's all I gotta say really about what its tier list in Hatsune Miku. So let's give it its final conclusions, pros and cons, whatever, notes. So let's get right into it. Alright, let's give it its final taste and review on this one to give it its final number ranking for Epic Encore. So cheers everyone. Hatsune Miku's Epic Encore, Dragon Fruit, Apple. So yeah, very beginning, as always, just straight up Dragon Fruit, and then once you're going through it, at the very end, just the apple. So pros on this, I think the Dragon Fruit's great, and the apple is not so bad too. I think the apple is a pretty niche touch to it. And the cons to it, I just really wish that the apple kind of had more, a little bit of involvement into it. Like I said, I just want more of a combination. There's not really that much of it. So if they could have fixed that, I think it could have been really better, and it could have gone maybe into the B tier category and over Hatsune Miku's Sweet Melodies rock candy flavor. But right now, it just feels like it's underwhelming in a way. So yeah, so since it's in the top 5 of the C tier category, we're going to be giving it a classic like 7.7 out of 10. So is this worthy of pickup? Per chance, I really think this could be a per chance thing. If you love dragon fruit, like I said earlier, then this is probably going to be the one for you guys. And I like dragon fruit. I really do like dragon fruit. So it's just going to be one of those flavors that is just going to be like, yeah, sure, I could get one of those and just drink it. But Dancing Dragon is still one of the best ones in the list of dragon fruits. If you had to pick between the Sweet Melodies, rock candy flavor, or the Dancing Dragon, that's how much I love Dancing Dragon as a flavor, then or Epic Encore, I really think that maybe the rock candy might be more superior than Epic Encore. So that's gonna be like up to you guys. You want more of like kind of like a candy-ish, like watermelon strawberry type of flavor, or do you want more of a fruity flavor that is going to be a dragon fruit apple? I know clear differences, but same character if you guys wanted to do that. So yeah, that's really about it. That's all I can really say about Epic Encore. Just a little disappointing here and there, but still made it above C tier average on the top 5. So that's really about it, guys. Again, I apologize again if I did say that this was a 2.0 flavoring. I'm dumb for that. Usually with 2.0 flavoring, and then since they reskinned all the tubs to like this kind of newer version, I thought this would have been 2.0, and I released during October. I thought it was, but usually it should say new and improved around here. And then while I'm looking at it, and here's a comparison to the new Formula 2. Look how much powder is on the bottom. That's how much of a big difference this 2.0 formula really is. Look at all that. As soon as I shake it up, that's where you always shake it up with the older ones to get all that powdering down to the bottom. But yeah, thank you guys for watching as always, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know your review on this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Check out.